Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? One more live stream for us here today. Okay, a couple things I got to turn on right now. Why does I not have my quarters here? Score bug is set. Show foul. Show period. Yes, showtime. Yeah, I don't know what quarter it is. First quarter. Game about to get started, guys. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. It is game number 3 out of 4. We have 4 games that we're doing here today. And it's going to be a good one, man. We got another game on deck. Hope you guys are ready for it. I know I am. And, well, no pregame here, not yet, but at least we get to make it in before tip-off. At least we get to make it in before tip-off, folks. This is going to be New York versus Atlanta. It is Game 3. Atlanta leads the series. Atlanta currently leading this series 2-1. Is it going to be a 3-1 lead as they go back to New York? What will be the outcome of this game? Well, we will find out here soon enough. Okay. So we're going to get the jump ball here to get this game opened up right now. You're watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. Let's get this game underway. Opening tip-off is going to be won by, still fighting for it. Looks like New York. They get the opening tip. So New York gets the basketball. The clock is hot. Here's Jalen Brunson. What's going on, guys? Welcome to this live stream. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Here's the move. Let me go ahead and pop this out one more time. Pop out chat one more. Okay, this shot going to go. It is going to be Brunson who knocks it down, so Jalen Brunson gets the bucket to go. He's the first to score here today. The score is 2-0 as the New York Knicks have the lead. And just making sure. The one. Reading some of these comments right now. This shot going the other way, no good for the Atlanta Hawks. So the Hawks and Knicks going to be dueling this time around. Making sure I've got all my notes here. That's Lakers Rockets. Here's my Hawks and Knicks cheat sheets. Always good to have your receipts. Bounce pass inside. Dyson Daniels goes to Jalen Johnson. Johnson will fake it. Johnson will drive. Johnson will shoot. He will be fouled. He will score. Ooh, looks like no foul, just the bucket. Count it. It's 2-2. The score is 2-2. Josh Hart to Jalen Brunson. Brunson will drive. Brunson tries to get this up and in. He can't do it. Karl Anthony Towns will clean up the mess, though. The score is now 4-2. Hi. We've got a game on our hands right now in Atlanta. Missed shot for the Hawks, a rebound for Josh Hart. The run up here by Mikal Bridges. Bridges goes under the rim, goes to OG Anunoby. Anunoby climbs the baseline. Looks out to the three-point line. Josh Hart inside to Towns. Towns with the jam. 6-2. New York up by 4. The New York Knicks up by 4. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear and that there are no issues with my audio right now. Looks like there's going to be a whistle and a foul under the rim. Josh Hart going to be charged with it. Looks like Jalen Johnson draws the foul. And we go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host. My name is Mario. If you are new to the channel, I'm glad that you guys are here to hang out with me. Prime Yoshi says, I'm cutting. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Thank you, Robert. All clear, says Mr. Max. Thank you, Mr. Max. First free throw for Johnson is there, guys. The score is now 6-3. So, 2 games gone. Orlando beat the Detroit Pistons in Game 3. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Phoenix Suns in Game 3. This is Game 4 between Atlanta and the New York Knicks. Right now, the New York Knicks are hanging on to a 2-point lead as this game is just getting started. Jalen Brunson tries to get around Dyson Daniels. Brunson, State Farm Arena logo, feeds inside to Cat. It's stolen. Good job defensively here. And this is going to be a steal from Okongwu. A pass to the three-point line. Nickel Alexander-Walker takes the lead. It's 7-6 with that shot. Nickel Alexander-Walker with a bucket right there that got Atlanta on its feet. The whole city felt that shot. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Karl Anthony Towns going to be fed right here. He's going to work. He's going to pass to Brunson for three. Bang! Answering right back. That's what Brunson does. It's 9-7, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the pass to Dyson Daniels. Daniels directing the traffic, looks to C.J. McCollum. McCollum double-teamed by OG and Brunson. He'll bounce this one inside to Dyson. Dyson out one more. Swings it. Okongwu. One more here again. Nickel Alexander-Walker. Walker shoots the triple. Walker can't get it to go. Rebound, Mikal Bridges. Bridges pushes to Brunson. Brunson inside to Anunoby. Anunoby inside the three-point line. He will make a move. There will be a foul here. And it looks like it's a foul against Atlanta. So the Hawks commit a simple foul. Cool. Tight. Welcome to today's live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm going to come correct with the Knicks. Here is Hart. Hart will shoot. Hart off the back of the rim. It's a missed shot. Jalen Johnson pushes this, and it's now with Dyson Daniels. Daniels in the paint. He's in trouble. Goes back. And one more to McCollum. McCollum uses the screen. McCollum almost loses it. He will put this up off the glass. It's another bucket here for the Atlanta Hawks. Tied up at 9-9. Big game on hand right now. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. You know, the game is just now getting started, but I can feel the intensity. Mikal Bridges on the run gets it to go up and in. This is going to be an intense game, guys. Here's Dyson Daniels, a spin move and a shot inside. We are trading buckets left and right. Trading buckets left and right. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson bounces to Bridges. Bridges at the three-point line. Bridges to Anunoby. Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson going to use a town screen. Changes his mind. The screen peels off here for... Ooh, the jam inside. OG Anunoby will be fed right now by Karl Anthony Towns. That's an assist for Towns. Here's Johnson. Johnson to Alexander Walker. Yes, sir! Another three ball goes. It's 14-13. 7 minutes and 35 seconds. A big shot right there once again. All right, basketball going to be stripped away. Dyson Daniels comes up with a steal. Passes to Alexander Walker. No good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Brunson. Brunson to the straightaway. Brunson to the elbow. Looks to OG, and OG makes his move. OG stopped dead in his tracks. Goes to Josh Hart. Bounce and feed inside to Karl Anthony Towns. There will be a foul before the shot. Looks like Okongwu is going to pick up a personal foul. 7:09 here left to go. Who's going to run out of gas first? Asked Cowboy Star. That's a great question, Cowboy Star. Who is going to run out of gas first? My guess is that coach is going to leave these starters out here as long as he possibly can. So Towns already, guys, with 4 points right now. Let's start the clock. There's the move from Brunson. Brunson in the paint will shoot this one around the free throw line. It's going to be off the front of the rim, so a little short. Here's the drive, and it looks like an offensive foul. They're calling it against Nickel Alexander-Walker. Timeout will be called here. This is going to be challenged. We are going to get a challenge here, ladies and gentlemen. So timeout called. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, so timeout has been called. Towns needs to step up. Enthusiasm is contagious, says Steve. I know, bro. I know. Mario's so animated. Every shot feels like it's going in. Sometimes it is, man. Sometimes it feels that way. Both got big energy, says Cowboy Star. Hawks got this one tonight. No foul, I'm reading in the chat right now. Okay. So different games have different intensities for me. The last game, I was not expecting a huge outcome in the last one, and, you know, respectably so. I mean, it's just going to be a clean sweep here for the Thunder. So the Thunder doing great, but this game right now has energy written all over it. It's our first commercial break of the day. We have not had a chance to do our pregame, so let's do that. Oh, shit. Did I do it? Did I screw it up again? Did I end the stream and then not change the – I think I did. I think I poo-pooed it again. Yup, sure did. Classic. Classic Mario. I did all of that work in the last game trying to get this set up and recorrected to correct the course. And, of course, my horse. Lame. Okay, so let's do this instead. Downloads. Knicks Hawks. We'll do it this way. We'll do it the old school way. Okay, so what did it not get? Got this one, got this one. NBA defense. Shea. Da-da-da-da-da. I thought I changed this one too. Okay, so it's not this. Stand by, guys. Please stand by. NBA defense should have been changed to tonight's game. NBA. It sucks that I have to do this because I screwed up and tried to get the next stream started too early. As long as all of these are OKC, we should be good to make the change. All of these look like OKC. Okay, cool. So now we'll go one change at a time. Settings, downloads. That should be better. There we go. No glitches this time. All right. Taking a look at the offense right now. A quick look at the offense. So far this season, guys, you've got the Hawks and the Knicks. Just a quick look right now. The Knicks averaging, by the way, looks like this is highlighted on the wrong side, but Atlanta Hawks 118 is what they're averaging compared to the 116 advantage Atlanta Hawks. Looks like 47.7. We got the numbers updated, but the colors are a little off right now, guys. So all of these are actually inverted right now. What's going on here? How did that happen? How did all of these get backwards highlighted? Okay, well, that's going to be confusing. All of the white ones over here. Points per game, 118, Atlanta. Shooting, all of them advantage to the New York Knicks. You know what? I'm going to have to step away from these graphics. Whoa. Going to have to step away from these graphics because we've got game going on right now. We're going to shrink this down. OG Anunoby gets the bucket to go. The score is 15-14. Scores 15-14. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Going to turn himself away from the challenge right now. So here's the drive. Looks like a feed inside. A lot of pressure here from the New York Knicks. They'll have to clear this back out. Here's the move. Here's the pass. Gabe Vincent is on the court. Dyson Daniels has the basketball. Now it's with Jalen Johnson. Shot clock down to 1. Johnson will shoot. They're going to call this a shot clock violation. 6 minutes and 13 seconds here left to go. 6 minutes and 13 seconds here left to go. Okay. Pat Riley has a statue. Give me 1 minute. Santino, it's not even going to matter, bro. I won't be able to change any of them right now. Anyways, because then I'd have to re-download. Who knows how long that's going to take. I'll just muddle through it. Here's a bounce pass over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with the basketball. We got less than 6 minutes left to play. Here's with Brunson. Brunson going to fade away and shoot. That shot for Brunson, no good. A rebound here on the run. There goes Dyson Daniels. Daniels will shoot. Daniels will miss. It's a rebound by OG Anunoby. The New York Knicks are up by 1. Brunson going to back it up. Here's a pass to OG Anunoby. Anunoby at the three-point line. Goes to the left, goes to the right. Anunoby in the paint will miss the shot under the rim. Wants the foul, not going to get it. Gabe Vincent gets the rebound. Here's the lineup right now. Jalen Johnson thinks twice before he pulls the trigger on that one. Gabe Vincent's now at the opposite wing. He goes to Dyson Daniels, lines up the straightaway tray, rocks the rim, but not going to drop. It's rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the run. It goes to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns at the three-point line. Towns to OG Anunoby inside the arc. A spin move for OG. OG short-range jump shot. It's good. Looks like 17-14 here with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. 17-14. It's a three-point lead for the New York Knicks. A steal here for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson gives it to Bridges. Bridges going to jam it down. It's now 19-14. 5-point lead for New York. Atlanta trails by 5 with 4:36 left to go in the first. There's the move from Gabe Vincent. Vincent will drive. Goes to the three-point line. Looks to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jalen Johnson goes to Okongwu instead. Okongwu makes his move at the rim. He will be fouled. No, he won't. The ball, it's not going to – the whistle not going to come in. The ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the New York Knicks. It's Atlanta Hawks ball. So Atlanta's still with the basketball here. Shrink down this logo just a bit. Just a bit. Can shrink down this one too just a bit. Looks like we're about to get the inbound pass, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. 4:20 on the clock. You know what that means. That means that Atlanta needs to score. It means that Atlanta needs to score. Can't touch this. The Super Freak beat. There's the inbound pass. There's the three-point shot. Gabe Vincent gets it to go. It's 17-19. Here's the run. Jose Alvarado now has it. Alvarado has checked in onto the court. Backwards pass to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson drives and shoots. Clarkson gets the bucket to go. It's 21-17. He's going to score right now. On the court for both sides, you've got Johnson, Vincent, Daniels, Kuminga, and Gay. Kuminga looks like he'll be fouled on the run. Jordan Clarkson going to foul Jonathan Kuminga, and Clarkson picks up his first. Ooh, players getting in each other's faces. We're watching a bit of a scrum right now. The officials break this up here. Jose Alvarado has to get pulled away right now. Alvarado almost gets in trouble for this one. So a personal foul. Jordan Clarkson turns into something a little bit more right now. Cowboy Star says, fight, fight, fight. So let's see who it's going to go on. Gabe Vincent and Jose Alvarado. Looks like it's going to be Mohamed Gay who picks up a technical foul. So Mohamed Gay picks up a technical foul right now. We're going to get a technical free throw. I don't think it was a double. It's okay, bro. It's all right. Again, not a big deal, man. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. At the free throw line, Clarkson shoots. Clarkson scores. So the technical shot is there. It's a 5-point lead for New York. Okay, what's the over, asks Mr. The over-under for today is 215. Over-under for today is 215. I'm afraid my Knicks will lose, says Lucky. You should be. They've lost twice now. You should be. They've lost twice now. They lost once at home. Fully loaded with their whole squad. It is 22-17. The clock is ticking. Here's the run. Jalen Johnson goes out to Mohamed Gay for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Josh Hart. Hart comes up with the pull down. Hart's on the run to the bottom of the screen. Hart goes to the straightaway. Looks to the right, cuts to the right. It's now on the move with Alvarado. Alvarado feeds inside under the rim. Mitch Robinson going to be hit, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple shots. Looks like 2:32 here left to go. Score is 22-17. Cardiac game, says user. What's up, Steppin' Sprouts? Welcome back. The Pacers held them back last year. This year, it's the Hawks' turn. Colors are hard, y'all. It's okay, man. Kuna Matata, brother. It ain't going to break our game. It ain't going to make or break the game. Mitch Robinson's free throw off the back of the rim. No good there. Trying to look at this right now. I can't believe how bad the Tony brothers were in that game, in that first game here today. Reading a few emails right now. Let's close this out. I got too many tabs open. Got too much going on. Mitch Robinson at the free throw line. He missed the first of his 2 shots, ladies and gentlemen. So Mitchell Robinson's second free throw is good. Robinson throwing a laser at the rim. It's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's with the Atlanta Hawks. C.J. McCollum. Whistle coming in. We stop the clock, 3:25. What's up, Jesus Rodriguez saying just checking in. Nano and Briones. Owl on the prowl with us. I was working, says Mr. Mojo. Hey, we got some mods in the chat right now. Mr. Mojo, Robert Zamora, Owl on the prowl. See you guys. Let's go. 3:25 on the clock. Looks like Jalen Brunson going to enter the court right now, as well as Josh Hart. We're going to see a few change of personnel. We start the clock. C.J. McCollum on the run. McCollum will shoot while on the move. He knocks this one down. It's 23-19. Round of applause coming in right there. Basketball currently with Jalen Brunson. Brunson to Clarkson. Clarkson works the perimeter. Clarkson hands off to OG Anunoby. Actually, it's not OG, it's McBride. Either way, here's the move for Brunson. Brunson lets the triple fly. Brunson cannot get it to go. It's an offensive rebound for OG. He gives it back to Jalen Brunson. Brunson still at the wing here. He spins away, goes to the right, pulls into the paint. He'll shoot and score. Gets the bucket there. It's 25-19, a 6-point lead for the New York Knicks here in Atlanta. The Hawks have other plans, but so do the Knicks. C.J. McCollum. Covered here. McCollum to the bottom of the screen. McCollum will drive. McCollum is going to be fouled right now. It's not going to be a shooting foul. It will be just a regular foul. We'll get an inbound pass in just a moment. Blue Shield, says Robert. Been watching my Steelers completely screw up the draft. Well, that kind of tends to happen when you get rid of Mike Tomlin, or I guess they didn't get rid of him. Mike Tomlin resigned. Mike Tomlin resigned after 19 years of not doing much. First quarter shows the making of great game 4. I like it, Santino. Let's take a look right now at the YouTube analytics for this live stream. Looks like 614 people currently watching here. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Let's take a quick look right now at the starters for today's game, guys. So, on the floor right now for both sides with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to play in the first. So far, your point scorer, your leading point scorer for these New York Knicks is Jalen Brunson. We are currently in the middle of a timeout, guys. So timeout has been called. Timeout has been called. It's a timeout by the New York Knicks, so they have 6 remaining. But Jalen Brunson with 7. OG Anunoby with 6. Karl Anthony Towns with 4. Mikal Bridges with 4. Josh Hart with the goose egg still. Taking a look over here at the starters for your Atlanta Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu with a goose egg. You got Jalen Johnson with 4. C.J. McCollum with 4. Nickel Alexander-Walker with 6. And Dyson Daniels with 2 right now. So Gabe Vincent's also got a 3-point shot that got knocked down in this game. The bench players coming in already quickly. Gabe Vincent with 3 points right now. And I've never seen this photo of Gabe Vincent. Why does his jawline look so massive? That's pretty funny. That's like a Giga Chad chin. That's like a Giga Chad chin. All right, let's take this and update it for this game that's on hand right now. Taking a look, ladies and gentlemen, at the series schedule for the Hawks and the Knicks. How about this, man? Game 1, New York wins 113-102. Game 2, 107-106, Atlanta. That was on the road. A 1-point win for the Atlanta Hawks in Game 2, and then they do it again in Game 3. They beat the Knicks by 1 just one more time. We are going back and forth here with home and away, home and away. By this, it must mean that the away is going to win this game, so of course that doesn't mean absolutely – that means absolutely nothing. But this is Game 4. It is 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We've been live since 11:45, so now we are, what is that? What it was, 6 hours in already? We're 6 hours into today's live streams, and we got another game coming up today. So we are going to be guaranteed a Game 5, guys. This will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. So Tuesday night, there could be a closeout if the Hawks win this game. If the Knicks win this game, and we go to a 2-2 series, we will be guaranteed a Game 6, which is cool to think about. So if New York wins, we are guaranteed a Game 6. We might have a Game 7 on Saturday, which could be electric if it goes that far. Anyways, the commercial break is now over. 2 minutes and 30-ish seconds here left to go. Thank you guys for watching this live stream, and to the 600 and something people watching right now, hey, please don't forget to hit the like button. I know, I say it every stream. It's extremely important for us. Waiting for the inbound pass right now. There it is, Mohamed Gay with the basketball. He'll hand this over. Looks like trying to get around the tight coverage here. Nico Alexander-Walker will pitch it to Kuminga for three. Kuminga can't get it to go. It's a rebound for OG Anunoby, keeping his feet in bounds. Way to go. Jalen Brunson double-teamed here at the wing. Brunson between the legs. He'll start to peel away as the pressure comes in. Brunson now has a new assignment. McCollum is in his face. Ooh, this is good. So McCollum is now covering Jalen Brunson, and Brunson going to get past him. He'll shoot and miss, and it's rebounded and jammed down by Mitch Robinson. Mitch Robinson cleans up the mess. Here's a three-point shot for Kuminga. Rattles the rim, no good. It's going to be an 8-point deficit right now for Atlanta. Brunson goes to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Brunson. Brunson back to Clarkson for three. No, sir. Rebound, Mohamed Gay. Rebound this time, and Nico Alexander-Walker behind the back loses the handles. It finds its way to Kuminga just by happenstance. Kuminga inside the three-point line will work his way to the rim. He will shoot and miss. Rebound OG Anunoby. So OG gets the board. Anunoby gets the board. Anunoby's on the run. He goes coast to coast. He shoots, he misses, and there's Mitch Robinson again, but he will be dispossessed. Here's Jonathan Kuminga on a fast break. Good job by the New York Knicks to get their hands in. It's now going to go to C.J. McCollum. McCollum to the left. McCollum will pop and shot. This shot for McCollum, no good. Mitch Robinson gets the pull down again. Mitch Robinson just swallowing these basketballs as they come down. Here's the move, and Brunson met by some resistance. He is covered by Dyson Daniels right now. Feeds to OG Anunoby. Sidestep. Back to Brunson. Brunson, a spin move. Brunson will pull up and shoot. This one off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nico Alexander-Walker. Walker steps up. 30 seconds on the clock, folks. 30 seconds here on the clock. He's going to back it up. Shot clock down to 10. It's about an 11-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The triple flies. No good. Brunson playing a little bit of defense this time. Looks like the whistle comes in. It's out of bounds. Last touch. Did he point in this direction? I think he said it's Hawks ball. This could be Hawks ball. OG and OG. OG's and OG. OG Anunoby. So it is Hawks basketball. Last touched by the New York Knicks. The ball to be inbounded here momentarily by C.J. McCollum, who's standing under the rim at the baseline. So McCollum to inbound. The official quickly started his clock to inbound the pass. And a foul going to be called. 9.6, we go to the line. We're in the bonus right now. That does put Atlanta in the bonus. That puts Atlanta in the bonus. We go to the stripe to shoot two shots. Yup. Who is 0 years old here, asks Lucky from Roblox. What up, Lucky from Roblox? The Maromba saying, let's go Knicks. What up, Maromba? Let's go Dyson. I see you, TJ. First free throw is good, ladies and gentlemen. So the first free throw has been made at the line. Couple shots coming in right now at the free throw line. We're getting free throw number 2, 9.6 here left to go. Indiana University of Pennsylvania, says Freimeister. At the line, it's Okongwu shooting 2 shots. He missed the first. Second free throw coming up right now for Okongwu is good. So the score is now 27-20. 9.6 here left to go. Waiting for this to get started once again. Ben Houston 9999 says, let's go Hawks. We've got the inbound pass coming in. 9 seconds left to go in this quarter, guys. Here's McBride. McBride's on the run. McBride covered by Alexander Walker. Now a change of personnel. It's with Brunson for 3 to beat the buzzer. Boink. Doink. Bonk. I don't know what to say. It's no good. It's a missed shot for Brunson. We'll put 12 minutes on the clock. The New York Knicks, after 12 minutes, are up by 7. The score is 27-20. Okay. Let's see. What's today? 4:25. Okay, let's re-download all of these. Share, re-download. These got to be MP4s. Separate files, download. Cool. Okay. And we'll update these in just a moment. In the meantime, actually, let's flip it back because it's going to give me another error here. It is going to give me a different error one more time, so we'll leave this here for now. Okay, folks, we got one more game here tonight. I'm going to update the stats that are behind me after this commercial break once everything gets downloaded fresh. Okay. Also, I can download this file now, too, so let's go to the Bracket Lab. Let's go ahead and download that. Bracket Lab here as well. Oklahoma City Thunder, there we go. Looks like that's updated. It's good to go. Let's download this thing. Download. This will be another MP4. Page 1. Cool. All of these are going to be downloaded here in just a minute. But Oklahoma City Thunder officially up 3-0 over the Suns. The Lakers officially up 3-0 over the Rockets. Here is the real-time update of this. Did I download that as a JPEG? Of course I did. Did I download you as a JPEG? Yep, like a big old dumb dummy. MP4. I was like, that's way too fast to download that quickly. Page 1. Cool. Okay, I'll update that in just a moment here as well. Can't really believe that Atlanta is up 2-1. That's crazy, says Freimeister. I told one dude that I had the wrench, Fry, says Mr. Mojo. Also, no tornadoes yet. Adam Hurley saying Knicks have plenty of time to choke. Lucky from Roblox says this year the Knicks were heartbreaking. What about Danny Avdia's tooth? Danny Avdia's tooth has been officially broken. 2 racks on the Knicks. They better win, says Rooter Problem. You put 2 racks on the Knicks, bro? That's so funny. It reminds me of the Family Guy joke where Lois's super rich billionaire dad is the guys go up to him and they're like, hey, we need to borrow $50,000. And he's like, well, I can help you, but I'm not going to. And he takes the $50,000 in cash and sticks it in the blender and just liquefies the money. And then he drinks the $50,000 and he says, in about 2 hours, I'm going to piss away $50,000. And Quagmire says, what are you going to do? Bet on the Knicks? Anyways, I thought that was hilarious. That was a great joke there for Family Guy. Roasting the New York Knicks. Love it. In about 2 hours, I'm going to piss away $50,000. What are you going to do? Bet on the Knicks? Okay, here we go. We got this thing updated. We can change this one. Bracket Lab. Done. Okay, there it is, guys. You can see the numbers there. Magic up 2-1 over the Pistons. Thunder up 3-0 over the Suns. San Antonio up 2-1 over the Blazers. It's a good playoff series so far, guys. Good playoffs right now. Let's start the clock. Ball currently right now with McCollum. McCollum to the bottom. McCollum will drive. Hands coming in. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the New York Knicks. So it's Atlanta Hawks basketball. 11:47. Knicks deserve that roasting from Family Guy, says M. Stone. Futurama is the GOAT. I love Futurama. They just couldn't keep up all those jokes as well as Family Guy could. And that's crazy because it's the same creator from The Simpsons. Looks like a three-point shot's going to fly right now. It actually looks like a two-point shot. 16 feet out, C.J. McCollum gets the bucket and the foul. 11:41 here left to go. C.J. McCollum fouled by Jose Alvarado. He puts that up in his face, and he gets it to go. So C.J. McCollum goes to the line for the and one opportunity. McCollum at the line. McCollum with 6 points today. This shot off the back of the rim, no good. Nice pull down here from OG Anunoby. So Anunoby gathers the rebound. Here's the move from Alvarado. Clarkson to Bridges. Then here is Mikal Bridges, who goes to the bottom of the screen. Mikal Bridges backwards. Alvarado for three. Alvarado for three. 30-22. That is the score right now. The New York Knicks up by 8. Knicks up by 8. 11-17. The clock has stopped right now for whatever reason. Alvarado, that was nothing but net, so I don't know why the clock has stopped here. Let's get this thing rolling. Come on, ref. Let's go. Let's go, ref. Let's get this thing going. Mr. Mojo says, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Ball in the hands of C.J. McCollum. McCollum stepping on the gas. He's going full throttle. Steps back for the straightaway. Trey, no good, but Mohamed Gay gets the rebound. It's with Jonathan Kuminga. Out to Mohamed Gay. Mohamed Gay passes this backwards, and a big contact right there. Alvarado gets right in the heart right there of C.J. McCollum. Looks like it's actually going to be charged to Karl Anthony Towns. Excuse me, Karl Anthony Towns drops the hit and gets into McCollum. So that's definitely a foul against Karl Anthony Towns. We're going to get the inbound pass one more time. It's going to be stolen here from Jose Alvarado. Alvarado comes up with the steal. Here's going to be a layup and a missed shot. Another foul on this end. Who's this one going to be on? I think this is going to end up being on. Bucket's going to go here, guys. So Mikal Bridges gets the shot. It's going to be a goaltending violation by Mohamed Gay. Here's the inbound pass. So Mohamed Gay going to be charged with goaltend. It's 32-22. C.J. McCollum trails by 10. The Atlanta Hawks trailing by 10. Mohamed Gay back to McCollum. McCollum goes full speed. He goes to the three-point line. Kuminga for three. This is another missed shot for downtown, from downtown. And the Atlanta Hawks need to find a way to score inside the paint because they are not shooting the basketball very well. Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns. Towns at the straightaway. Towns working against Gay. He'll hand it off to Mikal Bridges. Bridges will drive to the elbow. Back to Alvarado for three. No good. Off the hands of everyone inside the area. Rebound officially goes to, looks like OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns will take a shot here just under the rim. He's going to miss this one, and it's going to break away here with the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks on the run. Jonathan Kuminga will shoot. Kuminga will score. 24-32 is the score right now. 9:55 on the clock. Connor just subscribed to the channel. What's going on, Connor's vlog? Here is a run. Here is a drive. Here is a shot, bucket, and the foul. Let's see if this is going to be a charge, though. The whistle came in. It's an offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns. An offensive foul. Mohamed Gay puts his body on the line, and Towns just absolutely drills him. So great way to get set by the Atlanta Hawks. It's Hawks basketball, and the second foul of the day for Karl Anthony Towns already. 9:47 here left to go. There's the inbound pass. Nico Alexander-Walker gives to Gabe Vincent. Vincent's on the run. He's got a lane. Good crash help defense, but he'll stop dead in his tracks. Shoot, and ends up coming up short. Jose Alvarado gets the board. He's at the State Farm Arena logo. Has the ball above his head. We'll give this to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to Alvarado. Back to Bridges. Bridges goes down. He looks like he lost his balance. And let's see who this foul is going to be on. They're going to give this to Gabe Vincent right now. So Gabe Vincent going to be charged with the foul here, even though Mikal Bridges was the one. It's a little bit of both, I think. I think both guys running into each other. So, did he make that? That was cool. That might be an interesting replay. So, Mikal Bridges got the pass while he was sitting on the ground. Here's the replay. Mikal Bridges was down on the ground and just throws it up over his head and happens to make the shot backwards, sitting down on the floor, just straight up yeet above his head. That was just for funsies. The shot didn't count, but talk about trick shots if they're playing horse. Here's a shot for Alvarado. This goes off the hands of, looks like Atlanta. I think that was off the hands of Bridges. Everybody saying to challenge this. I think that's off the hands of Bridges, ref. I think that's a bad call. This should be Atlanta basketball, but instead it looks like it's going to be New York basketball. Seeing a couple of players change right now. New York with the ball under, or at the baseline, I should say. Bounce pass inside to Towns. Towns will miss the easy shot. He will miss the putback opportunity. Players down on the ground. It's going to be a turnover once again. And it looks like this one's going to end up being couple of missed shots here for Karl Anthony Towns. 9:14 left to go. It's going to be Atlanta Hawks basketball. Towns, bro, you got it. Mira, coño. Tú estás loco. Por favor. 2 missed shots there for Karl Anthony Towns. Ridiculous. 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 There's the inbound pass. Ball currently with the Atlanta Hawks. Here we go, guys. Looks like most of y'all believe that the Knicks will win. Here's a move into the paint. This is going to be a double clutch shot. It's no good. Jalen Johnson can't get it to go. A rebound for the New York Knicks. Here on the run, it's going to be fakes to the left. Fakes to the right, goes to the left. Karl Anthony Towns now has it. Towns will drive and shoot this one. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. Karl Anthony Towns is going to score. It's 34-24, and a trip to the free throw line to make it a potential three-point play. A potential three-point play. Difficult shot. Okongwu going to be charged with the foul here as well. His boy's going to pick him up right there. There you go. It is the second quarter. My apologies, guys. Quarter number 2 underway. 8:47 here left to go. Let me know who wins the game on the next stream after the Pirates game. Michael Larnino. We'll keep you updated. This will be updated at the bottom here, too, so you'll see the scrolling ticker as it goes by. The New York Knicks currently with a 10-point lead. That free throw is good for Towns again. It's 35-24. So Towns gets the and one opportunity. He does get it to go. Gabe Vincent with the basketball. He's now at the top of the screen. Gabe Vincent works his way to the paint. He'll pass to Jalen Johnson. Johnson slowed down. Here's a pass to Vincent for 3. It's good! Okay, about time. I feel like the Atlanta Hawks hadn't scored in a minute there. Bridges to Hart. Hart back to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns to the rack. A foul going to get called again. Karl Anthony Towns going to be hit by Okongwu one more time. So is that another foul for Okongwu? No, it's going to be Jalen Johnson who'll be charged with the foul. So Jalen Johnson charged with a shooting foul. Back to the free throw line. For Karl Anthony Towns. It's been the last 3 days. It's been the last 3-day we Tornado Alley, says Cowboy Star. We're at the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns to shoot. 2 shots. First free throw is good. Barely. Hits the front and the back of the rim before going down. Front and the back of the rim before going down right now. All right, guys. This right now is a big game here. There's a big game here for Atlanta. About 920 people watching. We're still under 1,000 during this stream. The free throw not going to go here as well. So it's going to be an offensive rebound, or defensive rebound, I should say. Excuse me. Gabe Vincent with the basketball. Vincent will pull up and shoot. Vincent will miss this shot. Ugly shot right there. Here's the run. Top of the screen. Top of the screen, down to the bottom. Bounce pass inside, and the drive. Gonna fake the shot and actually finishes right now. Well done by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns now up to 10. Towns with 10 points. Here are the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson makes the move. Alley-oop, and there's the jam. 29-38. Timeout will be called right now, or at least a whistle going to come in. Maybe not a timeout. Oh, whistle does come in. 9:41 left to go. Let's start the clock. It's with Clarkson here. Clarkson with the ball. He'll bring it around to the top of the screen. Clarkson. Looks like the whistle comes in. 7:31. Refresh this one more time. Take a quick look right now. All right, hit that like button, says Steve. You heard the man. Not half bad, guys. Not half bad here today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am Mario. I am your host. Happy to be here with y'all. Great day today for basketball, and a great day for a good day, right? Or a good day for a great day, however you want to phrase that. We're going to get the inbound pass for the New York Knicks. Knicks to inbound. There it is. Here's the drive. Towns going to turn himself around. Kicks it to the three-point line. This for OG Anunoby. No good. It'll be a rebound under the rim for Okongwu. Okongwu gives to Jalen Johnson. It's an 11-point game right now in Atlanta. There's the pass to Okongwu. Okongwu backs it up. He looks down to the opposite wing. A pump fake. A drive. Jalen Johnson with the spin move. He shoots. He'll miss. It's rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart's on the run. Hart slows it down, looks to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns inside to Hart once more. Hart's out to OG. OG to Brunson. Brunson for three. Brunson is good. Talk about ball movement. Holy smokes. Looks like timeout will be called. 6:54. Additional ball movement really helped out right there. Great team ball. No ISO ball here today. That's another assist for the New York Knicks. Towns with 3 assists. Brunson with an assist. Anunoby with an assist. Josh Hart with 2 assists. Meanwhile, over there on the Hawks side, not exactly playing team ball. Okay, 12-point deficit for the Atlanta Hawks. Timeout has been called. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Football Nation. All right, man. I know we're watching basketball. DJ Gene says hit the like. I'm looking for newbies, man. I'm looking for newbies. So here's the thing. We've only got 1,000 people watching, which means there might only be a few newbies out there. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. That's what we're looking for right now. If you're new, drop 5 emojis. A little early to be asking for the newbies, but I do want to see who's out there, if there's anyone out there. Raji Money. What up, Rod? Rod saying hello, I'm new. Sean is new. What's up, man? Rooter Problem says hello. Kong says only, question mark? Heaven on Earth is in the chat. So I'm cool with that, man. Even if we just have 5 newbies in this live stream, that's awesome. Rod, hello. Sean, hello. Rooter, what's up, dude? I got Kongs saying hello. Heavenly says what's up. Edmund, hello. Jeezy Fresh, my boy. What's up, Jeezy? How you doing, sir? 669, welcome back, man. I saw you in here yesterday. Was yesterday your first day, man? Welcome, dude. How you doing? Edmund saying hello. What up, Edmund? Rock and roll, brother. I see you. I see Mad, a C in the chat. Kongs. Hey, okay, brother. How you doing, man? Chu saying go New York Knicks. Clyde, how you doing, man? Clyde, welcome in. Looks like Nestor Andres. Guys, I'm going to try to remember these names. Nestor, Clyde, Chu, Kongs, Mad C, Edmund. We saw Jeezy and 669. See, I remember 669 from yesterday already. Rooter Problem. I'm going to remember that one. This is great, guys. Looks like Dat Boy Chiefs 86. What's up, man? Dropping the whiskey in the chat. All good, my guy, says Jeezy Fresh. Let's go, Jeezy. Red Sox scored 17, bro. He says, call me Kai. What up, Kai? Rooter Problem says, call me Kai. CEO T Money. What up, T Money? John with the fist bumps. What up, John? John Denson, fist bumps to you, sir. Welcome. Second day today, says 669. When I win this parlay, I will gift you. All right, Kai. I'll hold you to it, brother. I'll hold you to it. Looks like Gibran Zamir. Gibran Zamir. What's going on, brother? How you doing? The Maromba saying, Mario, why such a nice voice, bro? As opposed to like a Gilbert Gottfried kind of voice? That would be awful. I'm not even going to try to do a Gilbert Gottfried impersonation. That'd be bad. Gregorio, welcome back. Freddie, how you doing, sir? Stanley Bilan saying, let's go Heat. King 2 times checks into the chat. Epic Mean Cat, welcome back. Santiago Hernandez, hello. Hazel Robinson says hi. Ben Walker is in the chat. Great job, guys. Okay, cool. So, all of that means that the commercial break is over, guys. 6:54 left to go. Hey, to the newbies, thank you for participating in the chat. To all of you guys who are not new, to the vast majority of you guys who are not new, welcome back to the stream. This is home, guys. This is home. We are live in San Antonio, Texas. Clock is ticking. The ball has been turned over here. It's now going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the New York Knicks, so it is Hawks ball with 6:40 left to go after the Brunson turnover. Hi there, says Val Vlogs. I'm watching you live from the Philippines. Let's go Knicks. The Philippines show up hard for basketball. There's Jalen Johnson. Nice high-flying move to get the bucket. 10-point deficit right now. Ball currently with Josh Hart. Hart at the bottom of the screen. Hart goes to Brunson. Brunson's on the move. Brunson goes to Anunoby. Anunoby to Hart. It's going to be stolen. No. Kuminga tries to come in. Little body contact right now. They're tussling and fighting for the basketball. It is loose. Who's going to come up with it? This does not look like basketball right now. This looks like WWE from the high rope right there. And so 3.5 here left to go. It was Knicks ball. I think it is going to be Knicks ball still. We might be getting a jump ball. Let's see what they say. It looked like it was with Jalen Johnson and then Jalen Brunson and then timeout called. Yeah, I think timeout was called, but the official says jump ball. They're calling it jump ball here, so we're going to get a jump ball here. Okay. 3.5 on the shot clock in case the New York Knicks win. So jump ball happening right now between Okongwu and Brunson. Should be Okongwu who gets it. It's going to be a jump ball between Okongwu and Jalen Brunson, guys. Okongwu and Jalen Brunson. They always are, Mr. Mojo. They always are. They typically always are. Brunson trying so hard to get this. I don't even think he had to jump, bro. Poor Brunson never had a chance. McCollum has the basketball right now. The basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like last touch by Josh Hart. The official's going to say that it's going to be Atlanta ball. They're going to say it's Atlanta ball. Oh, that's definitely off the leg of C.J. McCollum. If this is going to be a timeout and a challenge, it will be New York basketball. It will be New York basketball, and I think a timeout will be called by New York, so this should be New York's ball when we get back. The game has been a bit chippy, says Jeezy. Let's get back to 10K online, says Schweeps. That would be tight, bro. The only way for us to get there, though, the only way for us to get there is if you guys smash that like button so that the algorithm pushes this out to people. We are trying to up our watch time here as well. If we can get the watch time up to 10 minutes, that's going to help big time. Challenge, says Old School. That is correct. Challenge is back. Let's see. Eagle select Keyshawn James, newbie. Edge out of New Mexico, says Falcons grad. LeBron was pushing the dude off during the tip. Let's go Hawks, says Eddie Cannon. What up, Eddie? How you doing, brother? Chat summary seems accurate. Steven, what does it say? What does the chat summary say? Curious. My boy Jeezy says, say less, fam. I got you. It's been liked. Thank you, Jeezy. Appreciate that, sir. Fist bumps to you, man. With my wife, Luhan, watching from Ireland. How you doing? Shout out to Ireland. Okay. All right. Best whiskey on earth. Victoria says, my watch time is lengthy, says Victor. Or Victor Vaughn says, my watch time is lengthy. I am late, says GED. No worries. Listening from the mountains of Tennessee, says Dennis Carter. How you doing, brother? How you doing, Dennis? Welcome in. Mr. Mojo says, I don't know. I don't know. No sé. He said no sé. Yes, that does mean I don't know. Okay. The matchup for the next game, guys. We've got Game 3 currently happening, Game 4 here. Tuesday, we are guaranteed a Game 5 if the New York Knicks hang on to this 10-point lead through the rest of this game. That means they will win this game, and we will be guaranteed a Game 6 on Thursday as well. So we'll have Knicks basketball all week if the New York Knicks can win this one. Fans of Knicks and Atlanta supporting their teams, people discussing locations and asking questions. That is a pretty accurate. I wonder what the last one was like when we were talking about hot dogs. I wonder what the chat description looked like there for the last one. Watching from Mongolia, says Ken. Good to see you. I see you, brother, all the way from the far east, if you will. All the way from the far east. Shout out to Mongolia. Shout out to you, Ken. Thanks for watching. I'm going to stay up on my feet, man. Listening in Japan, says Signal. Arigato, my friend. Is that Yoda, but as Mr. T? That looks like Yoda as Mr. T. I'm curious. Let's see what that is. Whoops. That's totally Yoda as Mr. T. Love it. Okay, back to the action, guys. This is almost commercial break is almost over. Watching from Minneapolis, says Cushings. New York will win tonight, says CJ McRae. Listening up from the Orlando airport, waiting for my flight, says John. We don't want Knox basketball. Let's go Hawks. All right, Madison, Wisconsin's in the house. China in the house. Holla holla. Watching from the Philippines. Let's go. Watching from America, says Chip the Weird. Of course, basketball is an international sport, with some of the best basketball players in the National Basketball Association being from other countries. Here's a move to the three-point line, a jab step right now. There's a pass to Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson will give it to OG Anunoby. Anunoby going to be covered right now. They're going to say he stepped on the line. The official said, nope, you stepped on the line, buddy. So it's going to be a turnover. It's Hawks ball. That's not the right call, ref. Bro, how did you get that wrong? He was nowhere on the line. That was not a turnover. His feet were set in bounds. What on earth was that? It was Jalen Johnson who stepped on the line. OG Anunoby was firmly in bounds, and the official was 2 feet away from him, bro. That is ridiculous. OG Anunoby is wearing bright yellow shoes, and Johnson, I don't even, unbelievable. What a terrible call from the officials. Here's a pass backwards to Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. He gives this one over to the McBride, who will shoot. It's rebounded by Dyson Daniels. Daniels is on the run. Daniels will take it. Daniels kicks. One more to Jalen Johnson. One more to Kuminga. Kuminga lets it fly. This one no good. It'll be an offensive board. No. Stolen by New York. Brunson's on the run. Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson now under the rim. Goes to McBride. One more to Hart. Hart step back straight away. Trey. No. And it goes out of bounds. 4 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. 2 different color shoes, man. I owe that ref $5K now. Go Hawks, says James Johnson. LOL, was part of that plan on timeout, says Jeezy? I don't know, man. Crazy work by the refs, says Cowboy. Mr. Irrelevant, 257, Broncos select Red Murdoch, linebacker, Buffalo. Is that the final pick of the draft? Okay. 41-31, let's start the clock. Clock is ticking. CJ is selling, according to the chat. Ball with Dyson Daniels. Daniels goes to the right. Here's the move around the perimeter by Okongwu. He gives it to Johnson. Johnson lets it fly from downtown. Johnson can't get it to go. A rebound by Josh Hart. Josh Hart brings the ball up court. Hart goes to the right. Nice move by Josh Hart. He's now got two guys in his face. He'll have to clear this thing out to OG Anunoby. Anunoby to the rack. He's going to be blocked right now. It's an offensive rebound, though, by the New York Knicks. There's the feed inside. Stolen right now by Okongwu, and stolen right back by New York. Anunoby shoots and scores! OG Anunoby. They're calling it a long two, though, ladies and gentlemen. So 43-31. A long two instead of a three-point shot. There's the pass, the little give and go, and that's going to be all the way to the rim. Looks like that's an easy shot this time by Okongwu. 33-43, 3:36 left to go. Bounce pass to McBride. Miles McBride works the perimeter. One more pass. OG Anunoby uses the Mitch Robinson screen. Anunoby steps up, steps back. This ball, good again. Oh, man, OG Anunoby just cashing in right now. Back-to-back triples, or, well, I guess the last one. What did they say? Are they adding an extra point now? Are they calling that last one a triple? Okay. They are calling that last one a triple, so here we go. McCollum will shoot. McCollum will score. McCollum will shoot. McCollum will score. It's 35-47. Here's the drive. Josh Hart, quick transition bucket. It's 49-35, and it looks like the New York Knicks are going to steal it right back again. Here is Josh Hart to the rack, and another jam again. 35-51, 16-point lead for the New York Knickerbockers, and it's going to be a timeout called now by Atlanta. Timeout called now by Atlanta. Let's see. Let's start the halftime quiz. This game blows. I just need 2 points from Robinson, says Hazel. Tough buckets, as Irvin smokes. Let's see. Spoil score, get boot. Mr. Mojo, thank you, sir. Okay. All right. Schweeps. Mr. Mojo, just real quick, bud. I want to make sure that we're on the same page on everything. I don't know if you just deleted that comment or if Schweeps got put in timeout or if Schweeps got hidden from the channel on this. The very, 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 very last resort is to hide people from the channel. I'm just not quite sure. I'd like to contact you, Mr. Mojo, or I'd like to get in contact with you so you can join us on the group chat page. You're the last missing piece, bud, Mr. Mojo, just so you know. You are literally the last missing piece of the moderators in that group, and I want to make sure that you're on there as well. So put in the timeout, says Robert Zamora. So I got Knicks with 5 timeouts remaining, Hawks with 4 timeouts remaining. Oh, he got put in timeout, says Robert. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Timeout's fine. Timeout's fine. Cool. All right. But, Mr. Mojo, for real, though, if you get a chance to send me an email, brother, just real quick, I just want to be able to have your contact info so that you can get in the group message with all of us, and then we're all on the same page. Because right now it's the first round of the playoffs, but I do expect the postseason to get, like, stupid, crazy, annoying with trolls and bots and all that kind of stuff. 3-point shot flies. This one's a bucket here. It's 38-51, and I definitely want to add you to the Fantasy Football League as well. Same thing to you, Freimeister. You're in the Fantasy Football League this year too. I'm going to give up my spot so that you guys can play fantasy football on Football Nation. And we will have a cash prize bigger than last year's cash prize for the moderators. There's a tussle for the basketball here, and it looks like Mikal Bridges is going to hit the deck. I think he's checking to see if there's blood. Mikal Bridges talking trash to Dyson Daniels. Okay. Bridges talking trash to Dyson Daniels. Interesting. Chippy, chippy. Chippy, chippy. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited for this year's fantasy football season. The Moderators fantasy football season. Last year we did a $100 payout. I'm thinking this year the top 3 are going to get paid out. I'm thinking I'm going to do 150, 150. So first place gets 150, second place gets 100, and third place gets 50. And that way the moderators get a chance to make some extra cash just playing around, just having some fun. Just having some fun. I don't want to win, but I will, says. There you go. Looks like the 2 free throws are good right now for Mikal Bridges, guys. The New York Knicks are in the bonus, just so you know. Basketball currently in the hands of the Hawks. Here's Jalen Johnson smothered. He goes to McCollum. McCollum will shoot. McCollum will miss, and it's a rebound. Oh, no, it goes in. Okay, McCollum will score. 40-53. Here's a handoff to Brunson. Jalen Brunson on the court for the New York Knicks. It's Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, Bridges, and Hart. Hart to Mikal Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns above the head, goes to Josh Hart. Josh Hart lines up the triple, lets it fly. Yes, sir! Josh Hart knocks one down. Looks like a 16-point lead. Dyson Daniels, a foul coming in, and it's going to be an offensive foul. It's Knicks ball. Where are my New York Knicks fans at right now? Where are my New York Knicks fans at right now? Yeah, that's definitely a foul against Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's a blowout, says Steve. It's a blowout. Not just yet, although it does feel that way. Bridges to Towns. Towns at the three-point line. Covered by Okongwu. He'll hand this off to Mikal Bridges, and Bridges will drive. He will be stripped, but the basketball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Atlanta Hawks. So it is New York Knicks basketball. 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Waiting for the inbound pass. There it is to Bridges. Mikal Bridges will drive. Mikal Bridges is going to be dispossessed again, but either way, it's going to be a shot clock violation. Bridges saying, he hit me in the arm, ref. Nope. And every time I always see this happen, they just see that face a lot in the NBA. Let's start the clock. Here's C.J. McCollum. McCollum with the ball. He goes to the right. McCollum will pull up and shoot inside the free throw line. Gets this one to go. It's 42-56, a 14-point game. 42-56. Looking for the inbound option here. There it is. Bridges with the basketball. And now it's with Josh Hart. So Hart brings it up. McCollum in front of him. Hart fights. Hart turns around. Hands come in from McCollum. It's tipped away. Here's the push, and it looks like gonna shoot and score. Oh, my goodness. What a bucket here. What a shot for Josh Hart. Wow. And you can see the frustration on the Atlanta Hawks right now. You can see the frustration on the Atlanta Hawks right now. Jalen Johnson to inbound, 25 seconds left to go. Might be the final shot of the quarter, at least the final good shot of the quarter. Dyson Daniels with the ball now. Daniels to the left. Daniels to CJ. CJ shoots. CJ can't get it to go, but he's at the three-point line, so this should be 3 shots coming up for CJ McCollum. Should be 3 shots for CJ McCollum unless the official says it's before the shot, which it did look before the shot. The official says no shot, no shot. So we're going to get an inbound pass. We're going to get the inbound pass. No shot, no shot. 58-44. Mitch Robinson checking back in for the New York Knicks. Mitch Robinson checking back in for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns going to go take a hike. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Here's the inbound pass. C.J. McCollum to the Hawks logo. McCollum, 9 seconds on the clock. He makes his move. He goes. He shoots. He scores high up off the glass. There's a quick inbound pass, and the half-court shot will go up. And this is actually a three-point shot, not from too far out. It's going to be a missed shot either way. And that is how the half will end. All right, guys. Here we go. Mr. Mojo says, lemon pepper wings. We start the clock. It's halftime. One more trivia quiz after this one. Let's actually do this thing. Let's do trivia quiz number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our trivia quiz. No penalties for wrong answers. We're here to just have some fun. We'll have 10 questions for y'all between Atlanta and New York. Do your best and forget the rest. Question number 1. Who led the Knicks in total points this year? Was it Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, or Jalen Brunson? Steve says it's on level hard. Giggity. Yup. Santino says this one's easy, y'all. I felt bad for the last one. The answer is Jalen Brunson. That's an easy shot right there, guys. That's an easy answer. Jalen Brunson led the New York Knicks in points this year. I think everybody knew that. Y'all know how this goes. We do a few easy layups for you guys, and then we step on the gas ourselves and make things a little more complicated. Next question. What division are the Atlanta Hawks in, guys? Southeast, Atlantic, or Southwest? The divisions that are here. What division are the Atlanta Hawks in? A, B, or C? Southeast, Atlantic, or Southwest? The answer is the Southeast Division, guys. The Hawks, the Magic, the Heat, the Hornets, and the Wizards are in the Southeast. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward right there. You got the Florida teams and a few other ones kind of sprinkled around. Let's go to question number 3. Easy question, guys. I hope y'all get this one right. How many times have the Knicks won the NBA Finals? 1, 2, or 3 times? How many times have the Knicks won the NBA Finals? Don't know what this is, but I saw something about Gotham. Clayface, a DC movie. Interesting. All right, guys, the answer is 2. Not since 77. Actually, not since 72. 1969 and 1970, then again in 1972-73. Those are the only 2 championships won by the New York Knicks. It's been a while. We'll say that. Let's go to question number 4. When did Quinn Snyder become the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks? Did you guys even know that Quinn Snyder was the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks? When did Quinn Snyder become the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks? A, B, or C? 2022, 23, or 24? Robert says 24. Old School says 23. The answer was February 26, 2023 is when he signed a multi-year deal there, guys, just so y'all know. And he took over immediately in 2023. So there you go. Technically the 2022 season, but he signed in 2023, so kind of a trick question. All right, guys, when was the last time that the Knicks had a number 1 overall pick? Not a first-round draft pick, a number 1 overall pick, a Cooper Flag, a Victor Wembanyama. When was that? Is that 1985, 1995, or 2005? The last time the New York Knicks were bad enough to have the number 1 overall pick. That was in 1985, and the Knicks draft Patrick Ewing with the number 1 overall pick. It was a long time ago. Wasn't Patrick number 1? He was, Robert Apache. That was the last time, Steve. You got it right. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, question number 6. We got some real hoop heads in here today. The Atlanta Hawks led the NBA regular season in which of these 3 categories? Is it steals, assists, or three-pointers made? So these offensive categories, the Atlanta Hawks actually led the entire National Basketball Association in one of those 3 categories. Do you know which one it was? The answer is B. The assists category was won by the Atlanta Hawks. They play team ball. They don't play ISO ball. The answer is assists. Good job, guys. A lot of y'all got this one right. Here we go. Next question. Question number 7. How many times was Patrick Ewing selected for an All-Star game? Is it 9 times, 11 times, or 13 times? Either way, it's a lot of All-Star selections. Doesn't matter which of these 3 numbers it is. A lot of these right now. I'm going to grade this as a C-, says Frymeister. Let's see. 11, guys. 11. 11 times Patrick Ewing went every single season from 1988 to 1997, guys. So, pretty crazy. So, 1986 didn't make it in 87, but then in 88 all the way to 97 he was in. All right, guys, which Hawks player won the NBA dunk contest in 2005? So back in 2005, the Atlanta Hawks sent a player to the dunk contest, and they won. Was it Josh Childress, Al Harrington, or Josh Smith? A, B, or C? Talk to me. What do you know? Hey ho, what do you know? The answer is Josh Smith, who won the 2005 dunk contest. That was All-Star Week in Denver, playing homage to Dominique Wilkins with a series of high-flying dunks that included the multiple perfect 50s, multiple perfect 50s from the judges. All right, guys, which former Knicks All-Star was arrested at Madison Square Garden back in 2017? Was it Carmelo Anthony, Charles Oakley, or Patrick Ewing? Y'all remember this? Who was around for this? You guys remember this? Which former Knicks All-Star was arrested in the Garden? Y'all saying the Big Oak. Oak Tree Oakley. The answer is Charles Oakley. He was removed from his seat and arrested after an altercation with arena security near the owner of the building during a Clippers and Knicks game. That was back in February of 2017. Last question, guys. Last question. When did the Atlanta Hawks get C.J. McCollum? Was it 2024, 2025, or 2026? When did the Atlanta Hawks get C.J. McCollum? What do you know? Hey ho, what do you know? So here's a fun fact, guys. C.J. McCollum transferred to the Atlanta Hawks mid-season, got moved from the Washington Wizards out to Atlanta. This dude has played all kinds of teams, played for all kinds of teams at this point. That's the 4th team in just 4 years for him. Played for New Orleans for a little bit, played for Washington half the year, 35 games in Washington, 41 games in Atlanta. That was 2025-2026. Mid-season acquisition, Makai, that is correct. All right, Rockets should have picked up Jose Alvarado. Robert got 5 out of 10. Steve got 8 out of 10. Good shot, man. Nice job. Looks like Falcons, 7 out of 10. DJ Jean, 5 out of 10. TJ Green, 7 out of 10. Mr. Mojo with 8 out of 10. Old School says, thanks, Mario. 6 out of 10. Hey, don't thank me. It was Santino who came up with this quiz. So thanks, Santino, if you guys had fun. Josiah says, I missed it. Darn. Next time, Josiah, next time. 5 out of 5. Missed the first 5. All right, guys. So I do have one more game today and 4 more games tomorrow. So we're going to end the funk. We're going to cut away right now. We got 5 minutes here left to go. Looks like we're close right now. We're doing okay. Old school, I see you. I see you in the chat. So right now we are in halftime. We are currently sitting at, looks like still about 1,000 people watching this live stream right now. Got still about 1,000 people, actually under 1,000 for this one. Not a whole lot of interest in this game, which is surprising. You would think that real Knicks fans and Hawks fans would make an effort to catch this game, but looks like that's just not the case here today. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Clock is going to keep ticking here, guys. Give me one moment. Again, I am going to give myself a quick 2-minute voice rest. So I'm going to go step outside and consult with the wife one more time. Here are the stats for you guys. I will be back in about 2 minutes. Please stand by. Where'd my chat go? I had a chat overlay. Waiting for my chat overlay to pop back up. It says connect your encoder to start the preview. What are you talking about? I'm midstream, fam. Okay, pop out chat. We'll leave this over on the side. Late game is the GOAT, says Mr. Mojo. Typically is, huh? Typically is. We're going to have a possible closeout game tomorrow, guys, with the Lakers. That should be a really good game. Possible closeout game with the Lakers. Stand by. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. One guy came in here with an awesome line asking if Messi hit a home run on the goalie or something. Mario, do you actually make enough money from YouTube for you and your wife to survive? Yes. Yes, I do. We don't normally talk about how much money is made on this channel, but just know that we are doing just fine, brother. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. What would be the point of doing this if I can't feed my family? Otherwise, this is just a hobby. And at first, it was just a hobby until I guess we got good at this, and then people started showing up. And, yeah, man, it's been kind of crazy. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying – this is what I'll tell you. This is what I'm going to tell you, Mihai. I'll tell you this. I was a bartender for a long time. Then I became a network engineer after I got my degree in computer science. And at some point last year, YouTube started paying me more than being a network engineer. And when I started making twice as much money as I was making from network engineering, I said, why am I wasting my time going to work for someone else? I might as well just work for myself. The whole time I was network engineering, I hated it, dude. I hated working with computers. I tried multiple times to change my job course, and it never happened. I was never able to change my job course. And so I said, you know what? I'll just create my own lane, and it changed my life. The only regret I have doing YouTube is the fact that I didn't start it sooner. That's literally it. That's literally it. So let's start the clock. Let's get this thing going once again. The ball is currently in the hands of the Atlanta Hawks, who trail by 14. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Nico Alexander-Walker will give it back, and fourth, it's back with him. Alexander-Walker cuts to the top of the screen, and he'll feed this one inside. There's going to be a foul right now. 11:41 here left to go. Josiah says, you're so good, my wife is listening to you, and she doesn't even watch basketball. Cool. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. So what I'm trying to do now, right, now that the money is actually coming in, I'm trying to make sure that the college fund is set for the little one, that the retirement accounts are going to get loaded up. The last thing that I plan to do is the last thing on my list. I don't even think this is on my priority list. It's not. You guys have heard me say this a million times. I don't care about flashy cars, dude. I don't care about expensive stuff. None of that matters to me. What matters to me is being able to keep this alive. 46-58. I'm going to step down from the high horse that I'm on right now. Let's get back to this basketball game. You guys don't care about any of that stuff. You guys don't care about none of that stuff. You guys are here for the Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks. You guys want to watch the Hawks and the Knicks. So 11:28 left to go. Jalen Brunson a little shaken up right now. You're seeing the officiating crew asking for someone to come in and wipe the sweat off the floor right now. And looks like there was a slip right now. Thank you, Mihai. Mihai. ESPN is for the birds, says Mr. Peasy. Did YouTube turn 21 the other day? I think it did, because I got my 20-year anniversary shirt from YouTube the other day. My 20-year anniversary shirt from YouTube. Not that I've been on YouTube for 20 years as a creator, but I have been watching YouTube forever. And they did turn 20 last year, so I guess they turned 21 this year. It looks like YouTube is old enough to drink. Here's the shot. It's off the back of the rim. Not going to be a foul for against the Atlanta Hawks. Here's the move. Jalen Brunson out to OG Anunoby for three. It's no good. It's rebounded. Here's the run. Here's the move. Looks to the left, looks to the right. Passes, pump fake, sidestep, triple, flies. It's good. Nico Alexander-Walker gets the shot to go. It's 49-50. 49-50. Are you watching me, little man? What are you doing? Do you want to watch this game with us, little man? You can watch the game with us. Karl Anthony Towns passes backwards. One more here. It's with Josh Hart. Josh Hart going to feed it to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns back to Hart. Hart at the three-point line. Hart will shoot this one as the buzzer rings, and it looks like it's going to be a missed shot, rebounded this time by the Atlanta Hawks. Whistle comes in. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the New York Knicks. It's okay, Christina. I don't mind putting him on my lap. Come here, little guy. Come on. You can sit with me for a little bit. All right. Come on. You can hang out with us. Let's watch some basketball. Give him the mic, says Rohan. Oh, yeah. You want some snacks, though. I can't let you just sit here without snacks. Jalen Brunson going to the locker room, guys. Jose Alvarado going to enter the game for Jalen Brunson. This could be a problem here for the New York Knicks if Brunson is out. So Brunson goes to the locker room. 10 minutes and 29 seconds here left to go. He sounds heavy, says DJ Jeem. He is kind of heavy. He's about 25 pounds now. Here's a three-point shot that flies. Okongwu can't get it to go. The basketball goes out of bounds. Last touch by New York, so it's going to be Hawks ball. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. 10:20 left to go. He's a little meatball, says Makai. He sure is. Come on, Bridges. I need you for moving all these things around. Sorry, little Sammy. Okay, Jalen Johnson with the basketball right now. He's covered by OG Anunoby. Jalen Johnson going to be rejected by OG Anunoby. Good block right there. Defense for the New York Knicks. Here's Josh Hart. Puts his head down. He drives. He'll be fouled. He goes to the free throw line now. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Are you waving at people? You're okay, little man. Ooh, Brunson rolled that right ankle pretty hard there, man. So Brunson rolled that ankle. He's going to the locker room to get checked out right now. If Brunson is done, the Knicks are done. This free throw for Josh Hart, no good. He's at the line. He missed the first of his two shots. Lots of time left, too, says Steve. How old is he? He's, shoot, Sammy, he's 13 months. Not even. He just turned a year old, like 10 days ago-ish. Ballpark, about 10 days ago. So, shot has been made. It's 59-49. Basketball currently with the Atlanta Hawks. Here's the move for C.J. McCollum. He'll pull up and shoot from the elbow. Nice shot for C.J. It's 51-59. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an 8-point game. So an 8-point game right now. He'll pass this backwards, and here's the drive. One more pass. Hart works the three-point line. Gives it to Towns. Towns, nice pass. He sees Anunoby make the move to the rim. He'll toss it to him, and he will score. Okay, little man. You got a mouthful of – he put the whole cracker in his mouth. What are you doing, dude? 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm out of crackers, bro. I can't give you more. You ate them all. He's going to start to squirm now. I'm going to have to put him down. Here's a shot for Nickel Alexander-Walker. Can't get it to go. Looks like the putback also going to miss. Oh, yeah, he's wiggling now. He's definitely – hi, buddy. What are you doing, little guy? Well, you're definitely making this stream interesting, that's for sure. Definitely make it. Yeah, look at all the lights that are in here. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. All right, guys. 9:17 here left to go. The clock has started once again. Looks like C.J. McCollum at the three-point line goes to Jalen Johnson. It's actually Dyson Daniels. He'll miss this shot. Actually, they're going to call this a travel. They're calling it an up and down. Whoops. Oh, you just taught me something, Sammy. I can start and stop the clock with the space bar? He's out here pushing buttons and teaching me things already. Well, let's push the space bar and get the clock ticking now that I know that. By accident, thanks to Sammy. And I don't have to click the mouse. Okay, my co-host helping me out big time. Here's Josh Hart. He will be stuffed. It's 61-51, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Hawks with the basketball. Here's a pass to the bottom of the screen. Okongwu will drive. He will shoot. He will score. It's 53-61. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. And the Atlanta Hawks continue to fight their way back in this game. They're down by, looks like an 8-point deficit here. 8-point deficit. And you can hear the crowd screaming for defense. They do steal the ball, but a whistle comes in. I think I'm going to give him back to his mom right now. Give him back to my wife so that I can get my hands full for this game. But you did put a smile on my face, little guy, so why don't you go over there? Okay. All right, guys, hang on. Jose Alvarado will run a whole marathon here as he's going to turn around and pass this out to Josh Hart. The shot's no good for Josh Hart. 8 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. It's stolen right back here by the New York Knicks. The Knicks going to shoot and score. OG Anunoby gets another bucket. It's 63-53. 10-point lead right now for the New York Knicks. The Atlanta Hawks trailing here. Atlanta wants to win this game at home. They stole a game from the New York Knicks in the first two. I guess game two. Game 2 was stolen by the Atlanta Hawks. They won Game 3 as well. The New York Knicks want to get one back here. Looks like the whistle going to come in. 7 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Nico Alexander-Walker going to be charged for this one. Makai saying we got to have each other's backs on hitting that like button. The clock says second quarter, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. Third quarter. 7 minutes left to go. My brain is fog, man. My brain is absolute fog right now. Let's start the clock. Towns to Hart. Hart to Towns. Towns with the basketball, goes to the left. Feeds out to Alvarado for three. It's good. Jose Alvarado gives the New York Knicks a 13-point lead. Jose Alvarado with a big bucket. Dyson Daniels looks to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's on the run. Jalen Johnson will pass this one out to the three-point line. Dyson Daniels can't get it to go. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart now has it. Hart to Towns. Towns makes his move. Towns will shoot. Towns will not score, but he will be fouled. 6:53 here left to go. Is Brunson out for the rest of the game? That's a possibility there, bad company. Marvin DeSancho saying, I was digging the father-son combo. Kind of like LeBron and Bronny James. A little bit right there. A little DJ G, a little tahine bump. Something like that. He chewing cough drops. I will be here soon. Josiah asks, what trick do you have to keep up the voice? Talking for hours straight has got to be rough, bro. Yeah, so the tip that I have for this, pick and choose your energy. We came out with a decent amount of energy in Game 1. Game 2, which was the last one, was I think those of you guys who were here for Game 2 and Game 1 and Game 3, you felt the energy kind of going like this, right? Game 1, we kind of climbed a little bit. Game 2, it dipped. Game 3, we climb a little bit. We're going to try to keep climbing into Game 4. But if you keep going this way the whole time, you will burn out midway through. Or if you stay up here the whole time, you're going to lose your voice way sooner than you want to. Not only did Bronny bust out that three-pointer, he got an alley-oop from his dad. Literally. But to answer this one, Josiah, yeah, man. Okay, I think one of the biggest things that makes a stream feel flat, let's call it, is when your commentator who's watching doesn't care about what he's calling. And you can feel it a lot of the times. When you check into someone else's channel, like low-key that last game with the Phoenix Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder, there wasn't much to really get excited about. That was all OKC all the way. You kind of mentally check out, and when that happens, you don't have the same energy. Here's another thing, man. You don't have to be shouting the whole time to have real energy connection right now. Like, I'm not yelling. I hope I have your attention. I think I have your attention. But I'm not yelling right now. I don't have to yell. And that's another thing that a lot of rookie YouTubers will do. They think that if you're not screaming at the top of your lungs, you're not being entertaining. You don't have to be yelling the whole time. You can do all kinds of different things, whether it's big body movement, whether it's additional graphics, whether it's a balance of all three, because you do need to have dynamics in your voice and volume. Not here to give a dissertation or a lesson on how to call sports games, whether it's basketball, baseball, or football. Just answering a question for someone who's curious. Too many alleys, not enough oops, says Mr. Mojo. Go Hawks, but I need Brunson to do pretty good in this game. Humidifier with Vicks in the bedroom at night. Mo, where you at? Yo, Mario, what's up, man? Says JB. What up, JBZ? JBZ of the Heezy in the chat. Frymeister and everyone, hello from Drago Balboa land. Courtney says yes. I've watched people just watch their TV, hardly calling a play. It was odd. Yeah. If you go back to my very first live streams, they're not perfect. They're not great. We had to work our way up. Watch the Knicks lose by 1. I'll trip. They might, man. The only other difference here, man, between me and another YouTuber that's out here, aside from the extra effort that we put in with our graphics and our slides and the things that we do, is you just take it one quarter at a time, man. You take it one possession at a time. Because if you zoom out and you think to yourself, damn, I've got 12 hours of talking today, you're not going to make it. You're just not. But if you look at it and you think, look, I got 7 minutes left in quarter number 3, I can do it. And then before you know it, quarter number 3 is over, and then you got 12 minutes left. You finish that thing, and then it's over. Karl Anthony Towns is at the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen. The first free throw for Karl Anthony Towns is good. First free throw for Karl Anthony Towns is good. I did. And it's mostly because I love the alliteration of the name. Mr. Mojo says, I wouldn't even talk on my days off. Days off? What's that? I've never heard of that. Days off? We don't do that during basketball, apparently. Here's the move. The three-point shot from McCollum. No good. It's rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby gets the pull down right now. It's back with the New York Knicks. Here is Towns. Towns feeds this inside, and it looks like the shot's going to go for Clarkson. So Clarkson gets it to go. It's Jalen Johnson with it once again. Johnson lines up the triple. He lets it fly, and they are really struggling from downtown now. Shooting the basketball at 20% from downtown. Here's the transition. Here's a pass to the three-point line. One more backwards. Towns lets it fly, and it's no good. It'll be rebounded by Mohamed Gay. So he gets another board right now. Here comes Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Walker covered by Clarkson. Walker steps it back. Goes back and forth with Johnson. Johnson now has it. He turns the corner, drives into the lane. He will shoot. It's short again. He manages to get his own rebound. McCollum shoots the tray. McCollum can't get it to go. It's rebounded here by OG. Fast break opportunity. Clarkson going to go ahead and shoot. He will miss, and a whistle comes in. So 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. The foul will be on Gabe Vincent. A lot of missed shots here for the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of missed shots here for the Atlanta Hawks in this quarter. They're currently down by 17, excuse me. Currently down by 17. Does feel like a blowout to me. We'll see if Atlanta can find a way back. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a little shaken up. And by the way, it looks like Jalen Brunson is getting ready to check back into this game. He just said exactly what I said. So Brunson getting ready to check back into this game. He's on the sideline right now. Thank you, Steve. Working on it. We are actually developing a course in the back end because you can't find that kind of content out here on YouTube. For whatever reason, content creators like me, the Tom Grossies, the Pernas, and the other channels of the world gatekeep the knowledge and don't share it with anyone. I plan to break that barrier. It's something that is in the works right now. First free throw is good at the line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker goes to the goes to the locker room. Nickeil Alexander-Walker not exactly in the locker room. The camera's focused on him right now. He's just standing there in the tunnel. Second free throw comes in for Clarkson. Both free throws are good for New York. Looks like 5 minutes and 37 seconds here left to go. Camera still focused on Alexander Walker, and now we're back to the floor. Johnson double teamed right now. Jalen Johnson finds his outlet. It's Gabe Vincent. Vincent going to use a screen right now. He will drive to the rim. He will shoot with the left hand. Nice high arcing layup. 55-72. It's 55-72. Jalen Brunson pulls up. He goes to the left. Brunson will see a lane but changes his mind. He bounces this over to Clarkson. Clarkson clears it. Josh Hart for three. And it's rebounded by Muhammad Gay yet again. So another board for Gay. Here's the run for Kuminga. Kuminga will drive. Looks like there's going to be a tip right now. They're calling it out of bounds. They're calling it last touch by New York. It looked like it was kicked out of bounds. So I don't know what happened to Nico Alexander-Walker right there. He's holding his ear, Nico Alexander-Walker. I don't know. He's got a shirt on right now. Did he just go into concussion protocol? There's the shot here, guys, for the Atlanta Hawks. It's 57-72. Looks like Jalen Johnson gets the bucket and the foul. So we go to the free throw line to shoot one more. Oh, yeah, Lil Monster says Atlanta overrated. Jersey Mike's for dinner, says Country. Captivated and devastated, says John. Uh-oh, konnichiwa. Let's go, Hawks, says Draken. All right. The and one is good, guys. It's 58-72, a 14-point game with 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Basketball currently in the hands of Miles McBride. McBride works his way towards the logo. It's Robinson. It's Clarkson. Clarkson to Brunson. Brunson going to hold for now. Brunson swings it low. Brunson jab steps and drives. Backs it up. Between the legs, Brunson will pull up and shoot. Brunson gets it to go. It's 74-58. Jalen Brunson with the bucket. Behind the back, Dyson Daniels gives it to Jalen Johnson. Love the alliteration. Whistle coming in. They're going to call it who is this on? Ooh, discontinued dribble turnover. Here's the replay one time. The hand came up. He definitely had the ball this way. Good call by the officials. Jalen Johnson commits the turnover. It's now with the New York Knicks. So the New York Knicks, McBride lets the three fly. It's good! McBride parries a tray. And you could start hearing the boos coming in here in the stadium. The Hawks down by a lot right now. 19-point deficit, a bad pass, no look, out of bounds, turnover again, Knicks ball. Knicks ball, the Atlanta Hawks. There's the run. Here's the drive out to the three-point line. One more, Brunson for three. Back of the rim, Kuminga gets the board. Looks like the officials blow the whistle. They call this a foul, say it's against the Knicks. Josh Hart going to pick up a foul and a technical. He's cursing at the officials right now. Ooh, they got to hold him back. Josh Hart. And coach is like, nah, dude, stop. We're going to win this game. Don't ruin this for us right now. Josh Hart with that stank face. It's a personal foul and a technical foul on Josh Hart. Third foul on the day. Gabe Vincent at the line. He shoots. He misses the technical free throw. Ryman and Steele classic rap song. In the attic with elected officials, says Mike G. Back to New York, says Mr. Mojo. Atlanta fans already leaving the building, says Lil Monster. This got to be embarrassing, says Cowboy. Hawks comeback, says Draken. Maybe. Josh Hart, not too smart. It rhymes. They're baiting him, says Mr. Mojo. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns is entering the game for Mitch Robinson. OG Anunoby enters the game here for Josh Hart. Onyeka Okongwu enters the game for Muhammad Gay. And we get the ball ticking once again, the Atlanta Hawks with the basketball. On the court for Atlanta, you've got Okongwu, Johnson, Vincent, Daniels, and Kuminga. Dyson Daniels. Here's the pass to Okongwu. One more to Kuminga. Kuminga going to fight. Kuminga recovers the ball. Shot clock down to 2. Step back shot, no good. It's going to be a tip-in right there by Dyson Daniels. 17-point game. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. New York Knicks with the ball. The score is 77-60. 77-60. McBride. Anunoby. Towns. Brunson. Behind the back for Brunson. 3-point line drive. Brunson in the paint. Oh, my goodness. It's stolen here somehow. And there's the push forward. There's the shot. It's no good. There's the second chance effort. It's no good. Towns gets the board. Here's the transition. McBride going to slow things down at the wing. Looks to Towns. Towns behind the back. Brunson comes to help. He goes to Anunoby. Lets it fly. Anunoby can't get it to go. Rebound again by, looks like this one's Okongwu who gets the pull down. Johnson. Gabe Vincent at the straightaway. Vincent backs it up. Goes to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Johnson scores. So 77-63. Timeout called New York. And the Knicks need a minute to talk it over. You got to fight for your right to party. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Lil Monster says, I parlay New York minus 12.5. Did you really, Lil Monster? Let's stop the clock. All right, 1,300 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Please don't forget to smash that like button if you are with us. Please don't forget to smash that like button if you're with us. By the way, the goal for this live stream was to get to 121.6. We still need 71 new subscribers. This game is extremely one-sided. I don't think we will peak over 2,000 live viewers right now. So I am going to ask, with this much time remaining, if those of you guys watching right now who are not currently subscribed, to smash that subscribe button so we can continue to push towards the gold play button. The gold play button is the 1 million subscribers mark. We are actually 12% of the way there, right? Yeah, we are 12% of the way there to a million. A milli. A milli, 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 I'm a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. What's up, guys? Rick Rubin actually had that song for his rock band. Gave it to the Beasties, says Mr. Mojo. The Hawks might come back, but if they do, shaking my head, says Lucky. Like and subscribe, says James. Don't count your chickens until they hatch, says Victor Vaughn. Let's get to 122, says Owl on the prowl. I'm with it, Owl. I'm with it. James says, I remember the first 100K. Yeah, wait till we get to the next, man. Wait till we get to the next. Hawks comeback. Let's effing go, he says. I call Hawks comeback, maybe. Mike says, for sure, Mr. Mojo. Josiah says, thick to narrating. Singing ain't going to pay the bills, says Josiah Blockwood. Let's see. I need 3 more from Brunson. 3 more from Brunson, that's all? Well, let's see if he can get it. The Hawks got to give their all right now, says me, vs. social media. Me versus social media. Interesting. That looks like someone who puts out content out there on YouTube. You must be a YouTuber. You must be a content creator trying to go up against social media. Holly, or Holy Molar. Not Holy Roller, Holy Molar. Holy Diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Oh, what's up, Holy? Sorry, man. By the way, Josiah, bro, if you guys watch this channel, you're going to get used to me singing some really ridiculous songs from time to time. It's just a part of who I am. It's so deeply ingrained in my personality. I don't think this channel would be where it's at if I was anything other than me, if that makes sense. Cool. So commercial break is over. Thank you to those of you who did subscribe to this channel. Gonna sing some too. Anyways, you saw them twice. By the way, I know that That is not a song that's written by Killswitch Engage. It is Dio. But the Killswitch cover is pretty sick, man. If you haven't heard the Killswitch Engaged cover to Holy Diver, you got to check it out. 2:09 on the clock, folks. We'll get this started right here. Ball to be inbounded by Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson finds Brunson here in the corner. Brunson brings the ball up court. We got 2 minutes left to go in the third. And the New York Knicks hanging on to a 14-point lead. Miles McBride goes back and forth with Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns has it above his head. He looks to the left. He sees Anunoby on the run. That's a beautiful feed inside. Anunoby. Nobody paying attention to the movement off the ball. It's like everybody is just watching the basketball, and the Hawks, like, play defense, guys. Play defense. Wake up. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. There's the shot for C.J. McCollum. That's not going to go. It's a rebound now. Towns with another board. Brunson on the run. Brunson goes to Towns. The straightaway tray is good. Oh, my. And this is slowly getting out of control right now for the Atlanta Hawks. Jonathan Kuminga almost dispossessed. Scratch that. He is dispossessed. Stolen again by the New York Knicks. And the Knicks pass to Towns. Towns going to hold it here. He steps up inside to the top of the key. He gives it to the corner. The corner three is going to bounce off the rim. There's going to be an over-the-back foul against Clarkson. 55 seconds left to go. Here we go. RJ Garnisa. What's up, RJ? Saying more jokes, please. More jokes. Okay. Black Oaks, Arkansas, says Drago Balboa. I need to put Killswitch back into my gym playlist, man. Been a few years. Bro, I've been working out. Lately, I've been working out to a lot of Wage War. I've been working out to a lot of, honestly, Avenged Sevenfold, man. That stuff lights me up. First free throw made by Gabe Vincent. I've been jamming heavy to Avenged Sevenfold this past, 6 months. And I don't even know why. There's, 4 songs that I actually like from Avenged Sevenfold. But if you've never lifted to Backcountry or Beast in the Harlot or Nightmare, you should definitely do that. It'll get you amped up for sure. The score is now 65-82 as both free throws were made by Gabe Vincent. The ball is currently in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson being covered by Vincent. Hands coming in. Here's a change of personnel. C.J. McCollum now covering him. Bounce pass over here to Karl Anthony Towns. Reach and foul. Jonathan Kuminga completely in disbelief of the call. And it looks like we might be getting a look right now. Knicks Broski, Brooklyn, New York, Freedom Boom. What up, Freedom Boom? Have you ever tried doing reaction videos? Asks Owl on the Prowl. Not necessarily. You know, there is one content creator. I should remember his name, man, because I watch a lot of his baseball content. I've been watching a lot more baseball content ever since we discovered on this channel that there is an actual market for baseball aficionados, people who want to watch the baseball games. There's an actual market for that. And I have been watching a lot more baseball content. Anyways, Owl on the Prowl. Thanks, man. Second free throw. Towns knocks it down. It's 84-65. So here comes C.J. McCollum. It's a 19-point game here. Here's the drive for C.J. C.J. all the way to the baseline. Goes to Jalen Johnson. Wide open for three. Another missed wide open shot. And a rebound here for Towns. So the Atlanta Hawks come crashing back down to earth. The Knicks will need to get a shot up. There's a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So the game clock down to 13. Shot clock down to 6 right now. Here's the move. And turning around, trying to get past his defender. He's going to shoot and miss. The putback will be there. Karl Anthony Towns gets another. So 3 seconds on the clock. Here's a chance for the Atlanta Hawks. Half-court shot. No good. And that is how the quarter will end, guys. 86-65. It's a 21-point lead for the New York Knicks. They are in great position to win this game. So to whoever asked earlier, how do you keep your voice? This is where you start to pull back a little bit, right? I can continue and be like, oh, Anunoby with the basketball. Oh, there's a dunk and blah, blah, blah. No, right? Even if we see some big shots happen right now, there's not enough drama for those shots to matter. And if you start using your voice, overusing your voice, you won't survive the day. So right now, this is more where we kind of kick back our feet and relax a little bit. Not exactly, right? But something like that. I remember when those kids react videos started, then everyone and their cousins started doing reaction videos. You know what time it is? Game time, bro. He says Knicks time. Danilo Cordero, what's going on, man? Don't get me wrong. Eddie Wasso, something else. Hawks in 6, says Jam Jam C. Okay, back to the subject of basketball, says Drago Balboa. Well, back to the subject of basketball here. Looks like the next game is going to be on Tuesday, guys. Regardless of who wins this game, we will have a game on Tuesday. I'm starting to lean towards we're probably going to get a game on Thursday as well. And if there's a game on Thursday here, the Knicks would have to win on the road to close out. I actually see this going 7 games, guys, at this point. This is probably going to end up being a 7-game series. So this is the game currently happening right now. It's game 4. The Knicks probably going to win this game. They're up by 21 as the fourth quarter is about to get started. Right? Tuesday is game 5. Whoever wins that one goes up 3-2 in the series. And then game 6, maybe we could see Atlanta win. If not, you never know. You don't know. The seesaw battle, says Orlando Lay. It is the seesaw battle. Owl on the prowl. Cheers, man. He says, please like, subscribe, and share. Victor says, I can't believe that the Hawks are taking a dive right now. Amazon covers the Thursday games. Yes, they do, Mr. Mojo. Can certainly see the Knicks and Hawks going the distance, says Makai. Me too, man. By the way, your standings across the NBA. This. What? Yeah. Orlando, 2-1 lead over the Pistons right now. Cavaliers, 2-1 lead over the Raptors right now. The Hawks, a 2-1 lead over the Knicks right now. This was almost a possibility for them to go up 3-1. Instead, it looks like the Knicks are going to tie this up, and we'll be tied up at a 2-2 series. Tomorrow, we'll cover the Celtics and 76ers, the Raptors and the Cavaliers, the Lakers and the Rockets, the Spurs and the Blazers. I've got one more game for you guys here tonight. It will be Nuggets and Timberwolves. Cool? One more game tonight. One more game tonight. After this, fourth quarter here. Let's go ahead and change it. Slow down, Mojo, says Mike. Honestly, I'm kind of with you, Mojo. I do think that they're cooked for sure. I do feel like Atlanta's cooked, at least in Game 4 right now. Towns inside to Anunoby. Anunoby going to be crushed under the rim. Oh, man, Anunoby. He's wincing right now. Looks like he's okay. He's going to get helped up. Woo! Looks like a foul right now. So a trip to the free throw line for OG Anunoby as he was crushed by Corey Crispert of the Atlanta Hawks. What you think about Karl Anthony Towns? Well, today for Towns, 19 points, not half bad. It makes me think. It seemed like it was a pretty decent trade between the New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, Julius Randle has been performing really well for Minnesota. And the New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns performing really well for New York here as well. I think it's a match made in heaven. I think Towns on the Knicks makes sense. I don't know if Towns wants all the heat of being a player for one of the greatest franchises in the country. And when I say greatest franchises, I mean most watched franchises in the country. McCollum on the run. McCollum will fake the shot. He will be fouled by Towns on the play. He goes to the free throw line to shoot a few. Should probably grab that protein bar. I'm starting to get hungry. Pump cam, let's go, says Mr. Mojo. Got no dog in this fight, but still enjoy Mario's hosting talents and his humor, singing cordially towards his fans in the chat room, and his expertise in delivering a well-ordered show. Well, I appreciate Drago Balboa's well-written messages and responses because the man uses punctuation, and that helps a lot. So thank you very much, Drago, for using proper punctuation in these comments. I do appreciate that, man. I lived in both places, just hoping for a good series, says Robert. William Mendez just subscribed. What up, William? Appreciate you. Second free throw is good for McCollum. He missed the first. He made the second. 11 minutes and 28 seconds here left to go. Let's get this thing rolling. Clock is ticking, folks. Brunson brings it up. 11 and a half on the clock. Brunson, bottom of the screen. Brunson to Towns. Towns turns the corner. There's going to be a foul here. They're calling it an offensive foul against Karl Anthony Towns. So an offensive foul against Karl Anthony Towns. We get the inbound pass. On the court for the Hawks, it's McCollum, Alexander Walker, Bradley, Kuminga, and Crispert. Here's the move. There's the C.J. McCollum layup. Another brick for McCollum. Here's the move from Nico Alexander Walker after the offensive board. Then it's going to be stolen by Jalen Brunson. Don't know what's going on with Atlanta here today, but it's been very, very bad. Here's a quick look at some of these stats for y'all. If you want to see it, 22% from the floor at three-point land. This one is good for New York as OG Anunoby buries the triple. 10 minutes here left to go. The three-point shooting is terrible for Atlanta. You can see the numbers on the right-hand side right now. We're at the three-point line. Kuminga shoots the three. It's another miss. That drops him to 21.9%. The putback will be there, though, for Dyson Daniels. Excuse me, looks like Corey Crispert knocks down the putback shot. 10:17 left to go, guys. Here is Brunson once again. Brunson to the Hawks logo. He'll bounce this over to Towns. 22-point lead right now for the New York Knicks. Towns just going to hold it. He'll make his move. He'll draw a foul and goes to the free throw line to shoot two shots. Couple of free throws coming up right now. Looks like Kamada says, at Antoine, historically, Boston and Knicks are much-watched TV, says Kamada. Fact. Donkey says, word on the street is that the Spurs are going to draft J.J. Toppins. G-Man says, Mario, you sound tired. If I sound tired, it's probably because I am, bro. It's been a long day. We've been rambling for 7.5 hours now. 7.5 hours of nonstop verbal. James says Mario is tired. Yes, Mario is tired. Mario might do something that he has not done all basketball season. And that's go grab himself a belt of whiskey to finish up a game. Because this game is done. It's a 23-point lead. Not much to get excited about right now. Not much to get excited about right now. Karl Anthony Towns is at the free throw line. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving isn't for you. Here's one. Oh, I typed the wrong thing. There's one. Okay, 9:56 here left to go. That's my play on words. Looks like there's a foul on the other end right now. If life gives you melons, you're probably dyslexic. Here's the ball in the hands of currently with C.J. McCollum. McCollum gives this one over. Here's the drive to the left-hand side. Not going to go for Nico Alexander-Walker. He is going to be chased down all the way past to the three-point line. This shot flies. This one is going to be a missed bucket right there. Corey Crisper can't get it to go. It's an offensive rebound. Kuminga will shoot. It's another missed shot. 9 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. A turnover in New York Knicks basketball. Drago Balboa says, first down. That's it, man. Let's start the clock. There is Brunson with the basketball. The Knicks got this one, says Victor Vaughn. I agree with you, Victor. Here's the Brunson crossover, the signature Brunson crossover. Brunson to McBride. McBride to the left. Clarkson now with it. Clarkson tries to get past Crispert. Crispert in front of him. Good defense by the Crispert. It'll be a rebound this time. Looks like Bradley gets the board. So Tony Bradley gets the pull down. Behind the back for Kuminga. Kuminga's in the paint. He shoots in front of the free throw line. He is on line with that one. It's back to a 21-point lead here. 8 minutes and 58 seconds left to go. New York Knicks to inbound. Down by 21 in the fourth quarter, man. All right. Brunson. I'm good either way, says Drago. Brunson on the run. Brunson, the straightaway triple flies. That's on the heel of the rim. So rebounded right here by Jonathan Kuminga as he elevates for the pull down. Kuminga going to step up, step back between the legs, clears it one more time. Crispert gets it, and Crispert shoots. Crispert air ball. Rebound, Nico Alexander-Walker. He spikes it off the leg right here of Jalen Brunson. It's Hawks basketball. Mr. Mojo, can do. Eat more pizza, drink more beer. Freimeister wants the pump cam. Freimeister wants the pump cam. Atlanta leads the series 2-1. Pump cam comes in at 30 points, not 20. Pump cam comes in at 30 points, not 20. Although, might actually wake me up a little bit to get a little exercise. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. So I do need to get a little exercise in right now. A three-point shot going to fly. Nico Alexander-Walker does get the bucket here to go. It's now 73-91, an 18-point game with 8:20 on the clock. Jalen Brunson brings the ball up court. Down by 18 points. The Atlanta Hawks don't have an answer for the New York Knicks in this game. The New York Knicks have been hearing Stephen A. Smith scream at the top of his lungs because that's kind of just what he does. Looks like a foul going to be under the rim. OG Anunoby going to be fouled here. I don't know if he was in shooting motion, but yes. DJ Jean says push-ups. Pump up the jam, says DJ Jean. Put Dyson Daniels back in, says me versus social media. Brunson with the ball above his head. He'll go to Towns. Towns posted up, hands coming in. Kuminga swats this thing away. 8 minutes left to go. I might actually go grab some. I might need a Red Bull. I might need a Red Bull. Or I might need some pre-workout. Looks like a foul off the ball right now. And Karl Anthony Towns is on the side holding his, going, I don't know what happened to Towns. Let's watch it once more. Looks like Towns got hit by Johnson here. Towns, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You need 12 jumping jacks, says Chip the Weird. You know it's Kispert, not Crispert, says Brian Skoy. What up, Brian? You are right. Kind of reminds me of how Stephen A. says Vassal instead of Vassell. Another foul here. This one's against Jalen Johnson. I really just want this game to be over. The next game, the last game, is that supposed to start at 7:30 or 8:30? Take a quick look right now. If the next game is supposed to start at 8:30 or at 7:30, I will literally end this live stream early. Whoops, sorry, hang on. Where do I have my graphics? I'm pretty sure the last game's supposed to start at 7:30. Yeah, I got 7:30 right now. There's way too much time left in this game, and this game is trash, guys. Sorry, but I think I might end this stream early. If the next game is supposed to start at 7:30, there's no way I'm going to stick around for this garbage right now. The New York Knicks are going to win this game. That's fine, but we should get focused about the game that's actually going to help the channel grow. K-Banger says 8:30, not 7:30. Let's take a quick look right now. It depends on what your time zone is. And the next game is scheduled to start at... Here we go. Nuggets Timberwolves, 7:30 on ABC. Yeah, guys, you know what? I think I'm done with this game. Not to, be offensive to anyone. And if you guys are upset about it, that is what it is. But this stream just ain't it, man. Right now we're sitting in this live stream, and we've had tens of thousands of people. We're barely at 1,300. I think I'd rather turn my attention to the next game. So I'm going to call it here, guys. We're going to get the next game set up, and if you guys want to join us for the next game, let's grab the link here. You guys can join me at the next live stream in about 2 minutes. I hope nobody is personally offended by the choice that I'm making here, but this is strictly a business decision, and I'm checked out of this game, so time to spin it up for a new one, man. This game just did not work out. So we're done. We will keep you guys updated on this one, but I'm going to lock in for the Denver Nuggets right now. That is just way more fun than this. Thank you guys for watching. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time.